Kirby going Fox and Rainix. So
beat Kirby Kaze.
Beat Kirby Kaze's Fox, who's no slouch.
Yeah.
You know, he's a Sheik main, but he's got a really strong Fox secondary. And so I mean, his bracket today consisted of Silent Wolf and SFED, both of which he beat in really close 2 out of 3 sets. And I mean, yeah, I mean, looking back, you know, it's not too unexpected. He looks really sharp, particularly in that matchup. And
yeah, I mean, he's not a well-known player, so you didn't really see it coming. But he's a very good player.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's all right. So yeah, they're going right into it. Shroomed and Bladewise. So yeah, you know, Shroomed was talking a little bit earlier about his approach to this matchup and Bladewise in general, and he was saying, you know, yeah, the Sheik might come out, but he's going to try to let her rock with Doc. He just needs to play more patient. According to himself, you know, he was throwing out a little too many moves, and Bladewise started capitalizing winners.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I interviewed both of them before for top 4 here, and Bladewise was saying the way he beat Shroomed was that he was coming in too much, he was being too aggressive, and he was just being patient, punishing from that. And then I talked to Shroomed, and he basically said the exact same thing. He was like, I was going in too much, I was being too aggressive, I wasn't being patient enough.
Yeah. So, I mean, it seems like right now, though, all the moves he's throwing out are working. I mean, he's connecting with everything, and that's what's important. This is a really bad matchup for, well, not a really bad matchup. It's generally considered Peach's favor, though, just because, like, I mean, the float, and in general, like, Doc's just severely outranged by her. There's not too much you can do about, like, float cancel forward air.
Yeah, I mean, he has to get in close to do, like, all of his real damage and start his real combos.
Right.
He has to get in close to do that, and Peach has a lot of tools to knock people away from her.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then just in terms of little things like this. Oh, okay, so he made it back. The recovery, the edge guarding is kind of in Peach's favor because Peach is going to get back for free, whereas Dr. Mario has a pretty linear recovery that Bladewise can abuse like that. That was interesting how not far Nair sent it.
Yeah, oh, there we go.
Yeah, I guess that was a weak hit.
Yeah, I think it was a soft spot Nair.
Interesting. You don't see that too often.
Yeah, these almost are never, in fact.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. These are going to be longer matches in general. Peach is going to pull a lot of turnips. Bladewise was mentioning in Winners how, you know, he pulled a lot of Stitch Faces today, and
yes, he did.
People always used to talk about, like, well, the best Peach players always seem to get the most Stitch Faces. And I think that's a lot of that is just due to the fact that the best Peach players also pull the most turnips, you know. So.
Yeah, they're always, when they have downtime, they're like, all right, I'm going to start pulling turnips to the ground until I get the Stitch Face, which, for those of you who don't know, Stitch Face is the strongest turnip she can pull, and it does a lot of damage, and it can KO at
pretty low percent.
Yeah, lower percent. Lower than you would expect it to KO at.
Right. It's much stronger than every other turn. Every other turn is kind of like just like a projectile to, you know, for zoning purposes. And the Stitch Face is just a legitimate, like, killing threat.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he was pulling it in his earlier set, and Shroomed just was throwing out the cape, which reflects projectiles back. Every chance he was getting, he was throwing out the cape, making sure, if you throw this thing, I'm going to reflect it back at you. I'm going to make you think about this for a little bit too long.
Right.
Nice up there.
Yeah, so 2 stocks apiece. So in this matchup, you know, the percents go pretty high just because, like, especially for Peach, like, you can't edge guard Peach.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's one of the biggest reasons she lives so long is you can't edge guard her. You can't go out after her almost ever.
Yeah.
You got to wait for her to come back or for her to make a mistake.
Yeah. Like that setup, that was a dope, like, up air double back air setup, but, you know, Peach makes it back anyway, so he just pretty much gets the damage. Still, though, like, all those strings are helping. Like, all the combos on Peach for Doc, like, nothing's, like, super, like, standard or guaranteed, but it all helps.
Yeah, it's the little hits in matchups like this because they're both. Like Peach is a slower character. She has zoning tools, and Doc is a little bit more mobile, but he also has a lot of zoning tools that most people prefer to use. Yeah. And that's kind of the preferred playstyle, I think, with Peaches and Docs, is more on a zoning side.
Yeah.
So it does go a little bit slower than your traditional Fox, Falco, Sheik, Captain Falcon matches.
Yeah. I wonder if even there, like, I wonder if down throw to forwarder would actually combo. But he gets one anyway. He gets a shield poke forward air. Ooh, Bladewise could get... Keeps the edge guard going. Nice. Not sure if Shroomed actually touched the ground. That'll do it.
That was very good.
But now it's tied up at 1 stock apiece.
This game has been really, really even.
Yeah. Shroomed kind of just pulling the lead the whole time, and then Bladewise evening it up. And again, Shroomed taking an early lead in the stock.
All right, Shroomed tried to get some follow-ups there, but he couldn't quite get it.
Ooh, gets shield grab. Oh, okay, that's an accident. No one ever needs to do the side B with Peach.
Oh yeah, it's not a good move. Right, Bladewise trying to catch him when he's moving there. Goes for that bait down smash. What Peaches like to do is they stand on the platform and try to bait aggressive players up onto the platform and then hit the down smash as they're coming up through the platform.
Yeah.
Right there. Bladewise is doing it a lot right now, and I feel like it's getting a little bit predictable.
Gets that grab. Yeah, you can't get a whole lot off of grabbing Dr. Mario.
I mean, at higher percents, you get the forward throw, get him off stage.
Right.
But here,
nothing combo oriented. It's pretty much just all like throw into better positioning.
Yeah, positioning. I mean, like, ooh.
Okay.
Back here.
That didn't send him very far. Bladewise got to fight out of the corner. Ooh, that was a clutch back throw.
All right, we're gonna see an edge guard. No, makes it back on the stage.
Oh, shield drop up air, pretty good.
I suppose those pills out there to force his recovery low.
Keeping him out.
More pills. Ooh.
Good nair from Bladewise. Wow!
With 3
and the clutch run off back air. Oh my goodness, out of nowhere.
It's that last stock thing where you're just like, I need to take a risk right now. He's not going to see this coming. If this was 2 stocks left, I would never do this. But it's 1 stock, run off stage, spike, he was not going to be able to react in time.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like you got some fans.
So that's got to be pretty, I don't know. That sucks because he just had it, and now he's got to know, you have to pretty much shrug that off, because if you're coming from a situation like that where, you had the game, and, the game should, especially in such a tedious matchup, like one where you've got to be making constantly good decision, you can't just 0-death them and, move on to the next stock. He's got to really collect himself before this.
Yeah. I mean, like, one of the great things about Shroomed as a player is he usually doesn't let things like that affect him. Right? At the very least, not visually. You never really see it on his face.
Yeah, definitely not. He's got a really solid mentality. I think that's what carries him into, such good overall placings in a lot of these bigger tournaments.
Yeah, he's very consistent. He's very good at shrugging off the mental hindrances and just playing like he's always played.
Right.
All right, rolls away there. Bad situation. Trying to get him to land prematurely.
Ooh,
nice.
The empty forward smash, or empty hop forward smash.
All right, not quite going to kill. Shroomed is going to try and just keep him off stage, though.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, those forwarders will do it, but he doesn't have like a good setup in it. He's just got to get a read like that. Raw forward air. Seems like, anytime he could combo into forward air, Bladewise could DI out and make the combo invalid. I.e. up air, forward air, setups like that he's going for, but not necessarily getting.
Oh, nice. That downer actually is kind of hard to beat.
Yeah, because you can't pouch cancel it.
Yeah. And once it hits you, it's usually going to make all the hits, if not just leave Doc or Mario, whichever character you're playing, at a safe distance away from you.
Yeah, it's got that kind of like vacuum effect too. Yeah, like once it starts hitting, it just goes.
Yeah, it's not meant to be like, I'm going to combo you into anything. If the DI is bad or the player doesn't see it coming, maybe it can combo into something. Yeah. For the most part, it's just like, I'm going to do this and then reset the positioning and go back to neutral.
Right.
All right, jab. Surprised we didn't see a down smash there. I think maybe he was waiting, trying to bait out a spot dodge or maybe a jump out of shield from Bladewise right there with that forward air.
Yeah,
another one.
Forward throw just doesn't kill. I feel like one more would kill regardless of DI.
Is that up air? Whips the forward air there.
Ooh, that was a really good double jump.
That was a nice read on the read, as it were. Nice recovery, but
finally gets the kill at 172. Crowd seems vaguely in favor of Bladewise, which I guess makes sense because Northwest. Reverse up air.
Although I gotta say, as far as the match goes, it seems like Shroomed has pretty much been in control the whole set, very slightly.
Yeah, exactly. Smash. And then Bladewise is just kind of pulling out these clutch situations like at the end of the last game where he was pretty much fighting out of the corner, got one opening, and then got a really crazy stage like that. And it's the same situation here. Like, we have Bladewise at 160, but Shroomed just having a hard time ending the stock.
Yeah, see, Bladewise has been doing that the entire tournament, in Project M and in Melee. He's just been pulling out clutch situation after clutch situation. He beat Shrooms in bracket and sent him to losers. And he also beat Shroomed in Project M.
Oh yeah.
Both of those. Both of them were like last stock situations.
Interesting. Which was probably what, Diddy Kong Mario or?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Diddy Kong Mario.
Fair enough.
All right. He's got the up air chains going.
Yeah, Bladewise escapes on the top platform.
All right, nice. Gets off of that platform. Doesn't want to get in that down smash range. All right, Bladewise trying to read his movement there so we can catch him with an up air or something.
Now Bladewise has control.
Looks like it seems to me that Bladewise this entire time has really just been trying to get a read on his movement and just kind of what his path is around the stage, and he's starting to pick up on that. All right, Bladewise really wants that down smash. He's done it a couple times in like the last 15 seconds. He's going to go back, tries to get that nair out. Putting all the pressure right now. Is it going to be enough? No, stage position. He goes back to roughly neutral here. Shroomed was in the corner, but he took the opportunity to get the grab. Gets Bladewise off stage. Nothing's going to come of it, though.
That's a hard trigger recover to edge guard when Doc comes in so high with the pills to cover his landing. All right, gets forward smashed. And now again, Bladewise fighting from behind.
All right, does that down air.
That was an interesting choice. He kind of baited him to come in and then grabbed him. Standing grab, not even dash dance grab. And he gets a kill off that.
He just came in and did it.
And again, last stock, even match.
Only at 16%. I'm not sure what Bladewise is thinking right now. He might just be thinking rack up damage, because he doesn't want to get into a full combo, or he doesn't want to commit to something that might get reversed and end up with him being comboed and at a disadvantage.
Right, and he probably, as long as he stays safe, he doesn't want to put himself in a position like last match, because while he made the comeback last match, you don't want to put yourself in that position where you can't get hit by anything. Good forward air, just zoning him out. Shroomed doing a really good job just not getting down smash though. Spacing everything outside that range. Crucial.
Yeah, and he's being a lot more patient than I saw him in their last match.
Oh! Yeah, I don't think you can combo that into forward air. Okay.
You can't. It's a nice chain, but you can't combo it.
Right. He just gets the damage though, which helps. Because forward air now will pretty much kill.
At the very least, it's going to make Bladewise hold his breath.
Yeah.
Waiting to stun with the
keeping out with the pills, yeah.
All right, very nice by Shroomed. Saw that bait coming, avoided it.
Oh. Gets a down smash, only one hit.
He's going in with the quick moves now.
Yeah, Shroomed staying on the platform. He's going to top platform him. We got 1 minute left on the clock. Just about.
Man, this might, it won't go to time, but I mean, this is an unusually long match.
That's it. Finds the forward air opportunity out of nowhere.
All right, 1-1.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually surprised that Shroomed is sticking it out with Doc and not going Sheik or Marth. I think Bladewise has historically had trouble with Sheiks. And, and Shroomed, recently coming off of like SCR and a whole bunch of tournaments where he's been going, the next episode, going exclusively Sheik. So, even in, I guess he's just feeling the Dr. Mario today.
Yeah, like, I was honestly surprised he was playing so much Dr. Mario since yesterday on through today. But I was talking to him earlier, and he said that he was going to be playing 90% Doc. Like, unless somebody
that's what it's looking like.
Completely demolished his Doc, he said he wasn't going to go Sheik.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we're seeing. He's even, and he's talked in the past about how he's told me, I'll never go Doc versus SFAT again. SFAT's just too good at the matchup. But then, and yet here we are. He beat him in loser's bracket with Doc. So
yeah, I heard. I think it may have been you talking about it at NCR. How you just said he was going to use Sheik for the matchup from then on.
Right. And, so I guess, all right, back to Battlefield. Yeah, he's just going to let it rock, so.
I see another long match. I mean, like, from talking to both these players earlier, basically what they were saying is they were going to change how aggressive they were being and how patient they were being.
Right.
Basically, those two things. And those two things do add up to a longer match. But hey, the win is the win.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a matter of whatever it takes.
Yeah, and here we saw Shroomed just being a little bit too aggressive there, going in a little bit of too low percent with that wave dash jab and got himself down smashed.
Forward airs him. He's trying to get a read of Shroomed coming off the top platform with an up smash. Back air.
I was in that.
Ooh,
it's nice.
This
nice.
could lead to a kill. Nice. Eats the pill. Yeah. That's how you have to do it. You actually have to, you know, if you can hit the pills and make them disappear without it interfering with your edge guard.
Yeah,
Bladewise surviving.
Those were some really great reads by Bladewise to get that stock off.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Ooh, whips a grab.
And that's Dr. Mario's horrible grab range.
Oh, that nair.
Yeah,
see, Doc's nair actually gets stronger as the longer it stays out.
the only move in the game like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So what looks like a weak hit is actually like the strong hit. Yeah, it lets him use it in ways like that to approach where you can actually hope for the weak, well, the delayed hit and have it be a beneficial thing. Okay, so that was smart because Shroomed recognized that Bladewise was, you know, going to attack the pill and then try to leave the back air hitbox there for him. And he used the early up B because of his invincibility. So yeah, even though, you know, Dr. Mario's a really linear recovery, the pills help a lot.
Yeah, they help a lot. It's a deterrent is what it is. It's like, you're going to stay on the stage because of these pills and you're going to let me get back on. That's pretty much the purpose of it.
Yeah, you have to, makes you think twice about going out there to edge guard him. Not to mention, Peach doesn't exactly have the best jump mobility in the first place, so she can't just go up there and hit him as he's coming down.
I think maybe Shroomed has to change it up. Like, he said he was going to be more patient, but I think he has to change what he's doing and pick points where he can be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, the patient thing is good. It's keeping him from getting damaged a bunch. But overall, Bladewise is controlling the match right now.
Yeah, and once you're in the, you know, once you're losing, once you're behind, you need to find a way to make that comeback. It looks like he's trying to get some reads right now with these, like, that up smash and the way he's approaching, but Bladewise is just so patient. There we go, though. Gets him on the way down with down smash.
Oh.
Fared off the stage.
Neutral air. Bladewise with the reads. That was a flubbed pill for sure.
Full throws him off. Oh!
Still got that.
And yeah, he rolls up. Oh, and that'll do it, man. And
that
now
neutral air.
Shroomed actually has a pretty major deficit for the first time in the stock.
Yeah. One entire stock
in
deficit.
the set, rather. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That neutral air. And Bladewise is really starting to change things up. Like that neutral air, he did it a little bit early the first time and then did it again.
Yeah.
Just so Shroomed would feel safe about coming in. And he's really using that nair to interrupt his movement right now.
Yeah, because Shroomed is, you know, he's trying to keep to these platforms and stay out of the way of Peach's zoning, but Bladewise is doing an increasingly good job of, like, just coming in between his movement paths with aerials.
Oh! And I think the main thing Shroomed has to do right now is he needs to start getting reads. He needs to start paying attention to Bladewise's movement pattern, see where he likes to go on the stage when he wants to feel safe, and then go there and punish him for it.
Yeah.
Order on the shield. Waits for Bladewise to come down. Oh! And he's trying to bait him down out of his float, but Bladewise will just stay up there for as long as it takes. And there's that nair again.
Yeah.
think he may have been going for a tomahawk right there.
Oh, finds the forwarder.
All right, now this is still looking like Shroom could take it now.
Yeah, this is doable. I mean, Shroom's definitely come back from worse situations. It's just every time he gets hit, it's a huge setback at this point.
Yeah. Oh,
this is not a matchup you can really afford to trade that much in. Oh, he's back.
And right now, trading is the name of the game because Bladewise says, I will trade with you all day because my moves are going to kill you.
Yeah.
And your moves aren't going to do anything to me.
Down smash. And that's it. Wow. Bladewise jumping up.